On this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, finals and the winter play. All this and more coming up next. Welcome back to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Emily Baptista. As the end of the semester approaches, students will now be transitioning to a difficult part of the year. Saf gives you the details.
As winter break is right around the corner, students will have to first go through finals.
Our final exam schedule is similar to the last regular school year 2019-2020 in that the schedule itself is the same. So starting off on December 20th, we have 3 finals that day, periods 1, 2, and 5. And then on the 21st, we have finals for periods 3, 8, and 6. So we've got 3 that day. And then on the 22nd, we only have 2 finals for periods 4 and 7.
This is a great time for students to understand what helps them prepare the best.
It's obviously a really stressful time period for everybody with so many overall grades on the line. I just think it's important to just maximize our time, also studying in the most effective way and putting our best effort in. It's important to work smarter rather than also longer. For example, I personally plan on studying the most in the areas which I struggle the most because it helps prioritize each area.
Make sure to check out nicostudent.org as it provides preparation guides and resources to help you get prepared for finals. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Saf Khan.
The theater department's annual winter show is on its way. Hannah and Salima give you the details about this event you should attend.
Opening over 30 years ago, Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind was the longest running show in the history of Chicago theater. Now, this iconic production is coming to Neuqua.
Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind has been running in downtown Chicago for many, many years. It's part of the neo-futurist theater movement, which is the idea that everything that you're doing on stage is true for you. And it's an experience that we've never had before because we've never done a neo-futurist show. And we're trying to do our best to emulate what they did in Chicago while also putting our own spin on it.
With plays spanning genres from romance to comedy, there's certainly something that every member of the audience will enjoy. And what makes this production so special is that the audience is a part of the show.
You get to choose, as the audience, which play you want to see first. There'll be a clothesline with a series of numbers, 1 through 30, and you might say, I want to see play number 13. The cast will get all ready to go, and then they'll put on play number 13. When play number 13 is over, you get to choose which play you want to see next. So really, every night of the show, it's going to be totally different. And it's going to be total chaos, because we have no idea what the audience is going to want to see.
And even if plays aren't your thing, the diverse range of monologues featured in Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind is guaranteed to satisfy everyone's theater needs.
Any high schooler, I would say, would enjoy this show just because of the comedy. There's some more serious plays that really tone into culture and just society as a whole, because we live in a society. And yeah, I would recommend it to anyone who is even considering watching Too Much Light.
Make sure to come out to the Black Box Theater tonight at 7 p.m. or tomorrow on December 11th at 3 or 7 p.m. for the Neuqua Theater production of Too Much Light Makes a Baby Go Blind. $7 general admission tickets will be sold at the door, but this hit is likely to sell out, so visit nvhstheater.com to find out more info about how to get tickets ahead of time. And for Wildcat Weekly, alongside Hannah Kestenberg, I'm Salima Scott.
Each year, Neuqua Valley holds a variety show to showcase the various talents held by students around the school. Shandana gives you an insight about what this show is all about.
With high-quality audio-visual aspects such as strobe lights, smoke, and even a concert PA system, Variety Show is unlike any production that takes place here at Neuqua Valley. It's an opportunity for every single Wildcat to audition and potentially share with their peers what makes them unique.
It is the coolest high school show I have ever seen. When I got here 10 years ago, I got the opportunity to come on board the staff, and they said we'd do this variety show. I was like, oh, talent show, that'll be cute. Every year, there are acts that blow people's minds, and we had no idea that this talent exists. Walk in the halls every day, you're sitting next to this kid in class, you don't know that they can sing or dance or do acrobatics or stand-up comedy or improv or part of a band or a dance troupe or whatever. It's just, it's an amazing experience, and it's fun.
In order to be part of creating such an elaborate production, any student can sign up and join Tech Crew, where they'll have opportunities to work with various types of equipment.
Kind of the biggest thing on this show that's different is we bring in a lot of just different professional equipment, from professional lighting to professional audio, and that allows us to put on more of a concert as opposed to a kind of small high school talent show per se.
Everyone involved can always find a reason to enjoy being part of the V-Show atmosphere.
I'm looking forward to hanging around with class again because you get really close with each other backstage during V-Show. You spend a lot of time together in between performances.
I always get excited for the auditions because we never know what we're going to get. And every year there's a handful of acts that just, are unexpected and blow our minds.
Auditions for acts and for seniors to host will take place the week after winter break. For more information on signing up, be sure to check out nvmedia.org. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Shandana Malik.
As the fall sports are now in the books, we transfer to winter sports, and a big winter sport would be wrestling. Tyler gives you the latest details.
The Neuqua boys wrestling season has just gotten underway, and the team is looking to make a run at state this year, with the seniors of the team leading the way.
Our team this year is really solid. We have a bunch of seniors on there and a bunch of experience all around. I feel like we could go really far as individuals and as a team this year.
So this year kind of is different from last year because last year it was only dual meets, but this year we're allowed tournaments. So we have our first tournament this weekend, Saturday at Juliet Central. So definitely excited to get back into tournaments. That was very fun. Very big thing in wrestling are the tournaments.
The wrestling program also offers a co-ed program where girls at Neuqua can join and wrestle as well.
And girls wrestling, we're always looking to bring girls into the fold. New this year with IHSA is that they're hosting a girls' state tournament separate than the boys. So you have an opportunity to compete against girls. So again, even though we're a couple weeks into the season, we are still welcoming, girls this year. But certainly, if you were maybe on the fence or looking for something to do in the winter, that's something that we're more than happy to have you out next year.
Make sure to come support the wrestling team, as their next tournament is tonight at Naperville Central, starting at 5:30 p.m. For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Tyler Constantine.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend, Wildcats.